My name is Dori Levitt. I'm non-union and based in New York City. Which arithmetic processes does the engine employ for calculation? Does it multiply?
Oh no, a machine that could multiply is a far-fetched thing. Complexity would overwhelm any engine. No, the difference engine employs a quite useful pattern for calculating the value of polynomial using only addition. The method
of finite differences. That's brilliant. You can use repeated addition to calculate the whole series. Well done, sir. I have heard many times of your great mind, and I finally see its description was accurate.
It is too kind of you, miss.
It's not kind, it's true. You know, some people mistake charm for brilliance. I don't.
It's a welcome quality in a lady. It should keep you out of trouble.
It hasn't yet. I think we should be friends.
Then I think we should meet, officially. Charles Babbage.
Of course I know you, and your work, and now your house. Thank you again for the party.
And your name, my dear?
Oh, well, I'm Ada. Byron.
Ada whom?
Byron?
Byron?
Not that Byron.
Lord Byron?
No! Yes, excuse me.
You're Mary Somerville's friend, the young mathematician.
That I am.
She speaks very highly of you. She doesn't do that about many people.
Well, not many people deserve her praise.
Indeed. Pleasure to make your acquaintance, Miss Byron.
I'm confident my pleasure is greater. It seems to me that the hardship of producing useful mathematical tables is accounting for human error in the transcription of them. I find mountains of errors constantly, and I imagine it's not the computation that is incorrect, but the copying.
The copying, yes, exactly my thought, which led me to a simple solution for eliminating such error.
Corporal punishment.
No, printer.
A printer?
Automatic and attached. All the values are recorded directly after calculation, pressed into clay by the machine itself. No man's hand touched them whatsoever, which means
error-free calculating. Mr. Babbage, you might have just become in this very moment the single most interesting person I've ever met.
How old are you, Miss Byron?
18.
Then you've got time yet to find better.
Or perhaps I just have to get to know you. But better. May I write to you? I tend to be presumptuous, but you see, I'm terribly good at maths and terribly bored with everything else, and I sense a depth of wisdom in you, and if you would accept my correspondence, I would be most excited. Of course, I understand if you are busy, which, of course you are, and I am a girl of little use to you, of course I am.
No, my dear, no. I will admit that I do not often say this to many 18-year-old socialites, but I very much look forward to our conversation. Many of them.
Yes, many, please, many. Also, I play piano. I'm quite good. Oh, my name is Captain Kidd, who has sailed. My name is Captain Kidd, who has sailed. My name is Captain Kidd, what the lost did still forbid. Unluckily I did, while I sailed.
You can't refuse me on this.
Excuse me.
You cannot.
Oh, I very well can and will.
You will print it. Yes, you will. It will be printed as I laid it out.
I will never let it hit the page.
This I did not expect. You would end up like the rest of them, burning the bridge as I cross it.
I am saving you heaps of embarrassment. The publishers will never consent to printing it either.
Then you will retract the paper from such idiot purveyors.
I will retract this paper? From print? Who are you? Who would have me efface months worth of work and time, and if I do say leaps of mental acuity in translating not just the French, but your knotted complexity into the vernacular of reality. You would tell your friend to simply retract it.
If she were a real friend, she'd do it without question.
I am your very best friend. And thus, I cannot and will not support you in acting in a manner not only wrong, but suicidal.
You defy me then.
Is it not you who defy me, my good sense?
Oh yes, sense is your family's most rumored feature.
Do not condescend to me when you are using my name to sell your lies, and you know it. I am a prize for you. I am your protege, and I am every bit the genius you are.
So you keep telling everyone.
I see we have turned a corner that I fear will lead us off a cliff. I will see myself out, Mr. Babbage.
Yes, you wouldn't want to miss your train.
Do not punish me for protecting us.
From what?
Each other.
I don't need your protection, my dear, not from myself and not from the socialite.
Oh, my mind you'll employ when it serves you, unless the woman attached to it objects to a ludicrous thing then? Then you dismiss her as turncoat fool? Well, if you think I would be so easy manipulated, you know me not.
And yet you've done everything I've asked so far.
Then it's a good thing you're too scared to ask for what you actually want.
It's my engine, Ada.
It's my program, Charles. My work.
Your work is my work. This work, this idea, everything in this is mine first. It doesn't exist without me, and neither do you.
Like your engines. Do they exist? I've yet to see them. The designs of which you boast exuberantly would beg the question, where are the machines themselves? Why does not the great man with the great ideas produce any great thing? Why? Because you're scared.